Hey, it's Kimberly, and I'm on the road again, test driving and road tripping in the 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe. I'm taking it to my favorite relaxation destination in Chautauqua Lake, New York. I've been on the road now for just a couple hours, and I can tell already it's going to be tough to hand this SUV back over to Hyundai. So stay tuned as I bring you all the details. I'm going to be talking about comfort, the safety features, and of course, the all-important cargo space for the treasures that I'll be bringing home in this episode of American Road Trip Style. You are looking at the all-wheel drive 2015 Santa Fe Limited Edition. This sleek, eye-catching design is packed full of power, comfort, and style. Standard on this model are the 19-inch alloy wheels, chrome door handles, rear spoiler, leather seats, panoramic sunroof, and a 3.3-liter V6 engine. Coming in at around $41,000, this limited edition is packed with comfort and safety features that made this road trip a thrill ride. I'm putting you right in the driver's seat so you can see how this slick and sophisticated cabin design is truly built for comfort. I'm going to show you a little more up closely all the controls and how everything you need for road tripping is right at your fingertips. So let's take a closer look inside. One of my favorite surprises in this leather edition was this button right here. Yes, you can always warm your bum in the winter, but this has a cooling function, which was great in the hot weather that we've been experiencing. So that gives you a little fresh air. And down in here you have your standard 12 volt and of course the USB. As you can see down in there, it does make it a little tough to access when you're in park, but it's okay because it has the side access for all of your devices. Moving up to the temperature control, you have the dual zone temperature control, obviously making it very easy for not just the passenger but the driver to be comfortable for whatever temperature is good for them. A safety feature that I love, having the hazards right at my fingertips in case of an emergency situation. Another one of my favorite features on this Santa Fe, of course, is the 8-inch screen. Coming standard on most Santa Fe's, you're going to find the 4.3-inch. I would definitely say if you have the option to upgrade, I would. The graphics and the mapping and the destination are so clear, crisp, and concise. It makes road tripping so easy and enjoyable when you can see everything so bright and so bold. Also, in your rear view camera, you can see having that larger screen is definitely helpful. Also combined here alongside the navigation system and the rear view camera is your AM, FM, CD, HD radio, Sirius XM, MP3 and audio system. Even the rear view mirror in this SUV is smart. This is your BlueLink system, which is going to allow for you to have voice activated new destination options as well as points of interest. And of course the all important SOS button to keep you safe while you're on the road. One of my favorite features, of course, is this panoramic sunroof, opening up to give your passengers eye-catching views, enhancing their road trip experience. Another important safety feature is the blind spot detection system. As you can see, when a car approaches in the blind spot, yellow cars will illuminate. If I try to get over when I turn my blinker on, the alarm reminds me that there is someone in my blind spot. Okay, so now the all-important steering wheel design. Let me show you a few of the options of the controls that you have on your steering wheel that are going to give you some great options as you're driving what it is that you can see. So you can see the range, you can see your XM, your compass, a variety of service information, user settings, anything and everything you could want. You also are able to take a look at your steering mode options: normal, sport, comfort. So a lot of things are right at your fingertips. Now, as far as steering wheel design, everybody knows I'm a very tough on it, and this particular steering wheel design is no exception. I'm not a huge fan. I'm going to show you why. It's all about the placement of the controls and being able to easily access them, especially on road trips. Now, families that are not using this every day, this isn't going to be a problem, but for the long haul, the road tripper, I have to tell you, being able to flip and change controls no matter which hand it is that I'm using, this is a stretch. It is not a comfortable option. I don't like having to do this. So I'm going to say on my old Sonata, the reason I'm always sort of talking about it is because the placement is so great. I have some controls right here and of course the paddles right here. And just to show you, I'm going to post a little video. I'm going to throw it in here so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. Another problem I have is this V. I can't grab the steering wheel when I'm driving. Sometimes I like to drive down here if I'm on long road trips. I don't like this interruption here. And finally, I do like to have a little more access to the horn. I feel like the controls right here are interrupting that ability to get to the horn in an emergency situation. But again, I'm very tough on steering wheel design. Here she is, Betty, you know, my very old Sonata. But the steering wheel design, I love. It makes it so easy and so comfortable. Look at right here. These are my controls. And over here are my paddles. So when I'm on the road, it's like I'm barely even thinking about it. Again, that interruption that I was talking about on the Santa Fe, I love being able to rest my hand right here. I was not able to do it on that design. And of course on my Sonata, look at this full horn access. I love being able to get to it no matter where I am. Again, on the Santa Fe, the controls were right here. So I really love my very old steering wheel, but there's a lot of reasons I do, just for safety and comfort. So another comfort factor, you've got plenty of room here for your elbow when you're leaning. Of course, this is opening up to your great storage space. But on my wish list, let's move over here to the driver's side. I'm wishing there was a little more depth here. I found that when I was leaning on here, my elbow kept slipping off, especially when I hit bumps. So I would really love to see this just extended a little bit more for some added comfort. Your second row passengers will find these quarters spacious and much to their liking. These captain's chairs are very comfortable, come standard on this model, and move forward quite easily to access the third row. New this year is the hands-free smart liftgate with auto open. For me, this is a great option for when I'm playing roadie and my hands are packed full of goodies from all of my style segments. As you can see, it is so easy to flip down the third row to access additional cargo space. For many, road trips are all about the destination, but for me, half the fun is getting there. And doing it in this Santa Fe was a blast. We had such a great time getting to the lake, exploring mom and pop diners, flea markets, art shows, wine country, and picking up all kinds of treasures along the way. We took it on the freeways, we had it on the back roads, and we had it in good weather and bad weather, and it truly made for getting to every destination a pleasure. I've had a blast being able to test drive and road trip in this 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe, and truly being able to take it to my favorite relaxation destination allowed me to intimately get to know this car. You're probably wondering, why is she talking to us about the 2015 version? Well, they're telling me not a lot has changed for 2016, and truly, why should it when you get voted one of the top faves from Edmunds.com and Family Car of the Year by Cars.com. So what made it a standout for me? Well, I'm going to have to say the handling and the maneuverability. This SUV drives like a car. And of course, Hyundai's focus on safety and their attention to detail for comfort, not just for the driver, but for all the passengers, allows me to give this SUV, the 2015 Hyundai Santa Fe, 2 thumbs up. Until next time, get out and enjoy the road. I'm Kimberly Anderson with American Road Trip Style.